All right, I'm going to show real quick the power of the takes system inside of Cinema 4D. So this is a simple scene I have set up. I just have a couple primitives and then I have three materials applied to them. So what I'm showing here is that I have a 5 takes set up, and without changing anything, I can reassign the materials on my 3 objects just by using the take system. So if I go to red, you can see they all change to my red material. And then in my tree over here, it's showing me the overrides I have. And so as I click through all of my different takes, I can see that it's changing and updating in my viewport with the material that is applied. And the power of this is that if I wanted to just render all of this out, I can have the exact same object here, but a different material applied to each one. And then I could render out a bunch of different versions of these objects. So if I click render mark takes, it's going to go through and it's going to render out all of these different takes to different files, and you can set up tokens and stuff so that it's really easy, and it will just rename it after your file name and then your take name, and it's pretty automated after that. So I'm just going to delete this and show you how I set this up really quick. So I'll delete out all of those takes. So your main take is essentially like the default, like how the scene starts, the default state of it. And then when you want to change something using the take system, you add a take, and then you go and find the thing that you want to change and you select it. So in this case, I'm going to select all of these material tags. And then I'm going to go down here to the material. I'm going to right click and go down to override. And once I've done that, I'm telling Cinema I want to override the material tag in this take. And now I can see that in the take or the override tree that it's showing these 3 materials are being overridden. So then in order to get these to what I want them to be, all you need to do is you could select them one by one and drag stuff in if you wanted to do something like that. Otherwise, I'm just going to make them all the same color or the same material. So, and the take system is really great because you can go back to your main and then just go back to your take that you're working on really quickly and easily and see the updates that you're making. So for this one, I'll just select all 3 of these and then drag purple in there because we just want this one to be purple, and then I'll rename my take to purple. And then once I have this set up, I can just do a control drag down on purple and then go to that new take, and we'll just call this one orange. And then I'll just duplicate it a few more times to show you how I would set this up, just to make it nice and easy and quick. We'll just call this one blue. So then, yeah, once you are inside of each take, I would just select my material tags, drag in the material I want. Oh, and if you see something like this where this is locked, you might just need to right click it and then do override again. I'm actually not sure why. Not sure why that one is showing like this. I have this turned on. This lock essentially locks or unlocks whether you can, whether you're overriding stuff or not. So yeah, I'm not sure why that was grayed out. That's kind of weird. So I'll just remove the override and then override it again. So then if I select all 3 of these, yeah, now that's unlocked. It's not grayed out. So I can drag in orange and then just go down the line and, set up your takes however you need them to be. And you will have it ready to go. So yeah, now that I have done that, I have all of my takes set up the way I want them. If I wanted to render these out and have it named with the take, I could go into my render settings here and then go under save, and then under file, you can click this little drop down, and then you can choose, I would choose the file name. So where's file name? Or actually, no, I just need project. So I think that is $PRJ and then underscore. And then I think it's not showing up in here because we want current take name. Yeah, so it's just $take. And then I'll change this to a JPEG and then leave everything else the same. And if I render this out now from the takes menu, I'm just going to mark all these and then do render marked takes. It comes up and we can see that it's used my project name and then underscore and my take name. So this would be how I would render all of these out. And that is pretty much all you need to know about setting up a pretty simple take setup, but it's very powerful because you can render out versions very easily.